Chapter 7, Pittsburgh and the Mountaintop, Part 1. So it was thought that if a person made a UFO report, that person's report had to be discounted if the person had an interest in the UFO subject because they might be biased. And Budd was saying that if someone had a traumatic UFO experience, that might manifest in the person having an interest in the UFO subject, that a curiosity about the UFO phenomenon might be motivated by a forgotten real abduction experience. And Budd met 4 people that were obsessed with the UFO subject, and he thought that those people might have unconscious memories about UFO encounters. And one of those people is Philip Osborne. And Philip Osborne worked in the news media in 1978 and was doing a piece on UFOs. And Philip Osborne is 37 and he lived around the Greenwich Village in New York. And because of his profession, he was supposed to be skeptical. So Budd over the years helped many people when they were doing articles on UFOs by giving them information on current investigations. Now, most of these people, they were like curious, but they were like detached. Like they thought that it was interesting, but it wasn't a topic that they wanted to get involved too deeply because it was controversial and strange. But Philip was different. Like he was very comfortable with the topic and he was good at making inferences and noticing subtle details. So after the NBC UFO documentary had been aired, he called Budd Hopkins. Like he saw the program and wanted to talk about it. He was really struck about the Stephen Kilburn statement that if a UFO encounter happened to him, it could happen to anyone. When Philip heard that, he said that he was searching his memory for an event in his past that might indicate a similar forgotten experience. Something happened very recently that made him remember another experience he had years before in college. A few weeks after the NBC program aired, he awakened in his apartment in the middle of the night and he was absolutely paralyzed. He could not move and he could not turn his head and he could not speak and scream. And he was really scared, and this lasted for like a minute until he regained control of his body. He also remembered a very similar experience that happened when he was attending Carnegie Tech in 1964. He was living in a small house on 5th Avenue. He awakened one night and found himself totally paralyzed. He could not call for help and he sensed someone or some presence in the room with him, his fear lessened as the paralysis went away, but he was so scared that he got up and he went outside to take a walk.